Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time and where you're watching us from. This is YC Studio 1212, Sabongari, Bori, FCT Abuja. We are on Twitter, we are on WhatsApp, we're on Facebook, on Instagram, and other social media. If you are on to our studio, you are on to some wonderful packages. The program is the words of our elders are words of wisdom. And remember, the wise man hears and gets wiser. From my appearance today, you can guess our topic for the day. The topic is be proud of your culture. What is culture? Culture is the customary belief, the social forms, and the material traits of a group, of a society, of a religious group, or an ethnic group. In Nigeria, we have over 365 ethnic groups, and each ethnic group has its culture, custom, and tradition. And what makes us unique, what makes every ethnic group unique is the culture, the custom, and the tradition of these ethnic groups. And for every Nigerian, you belong to one culture or the other. Now, we have different types of culture. We have the material culture and we have the non-material culture. The material culture are the things we can see, we can feel, and we can touch. And then like the way I appear, this is my culture. This is Mugabul culture from Mangu local government of Plateau State. Now, it applies to every ethnic group in this country. They have their own culture, they have their own custom, and they have their tradition. And so the physical cultures or the material cultures are like the appearance, like the food we eat. Like when you go to the Yoruba culture, they have the amala food. You come to the north, they have the tuwo. You go to the east, they have the fufu, and so on and so forth. And then the non-material culture are just like the beliefs, like the laws, like the norms, like the values, and things like that. And so, culture is something that makes us unique from other people, that makes us different from other people. In other words, when you appear in your traditional or cultural attire, somebody will say, well, this man is an Igbo man, or this man is a Yoruba man, or he's a Hausa man. Depending on how you appear, that is culture. And so culture is what keeps us to our roots. When you leave your culture, you will hardly know how to speak the language. You hardly know how the affairs of the tradition of the people is done. And so it is mandatory that we teach our children how to value our culture, our custom, and our tradition. It's by so doing that we'll value our culture. That makes the differences can be harmonized. When we meet together, when we celebrate each other's culture, there's no culture that's superior to the other one. All cultures are equal, and so we should be proud of your culture. Whichever culture you are, you have to be proud of it. You have to make sure that you promote it. No culture is superior. No culture is inferior. And so we should learn to appreciate one another's culture. I really want to appreciate Barrister Ezra Janang, Reverend Andrew, for promoting and sustaining the Mugabul culture through their musical creativity. I just pray that we should do our best to promote, to sustain, and to appreciate our culture and appreciate the culture of other people outside our own culture. When that is done, that makes us to be united, and we can really flow together. That was one of the main reasons why General Yakubu Gowon retired, introduced the NYC program, so that we can interact with other people's culture and know what they do, know how the culture is, their custom, their tradition, which is different from ours. And once that is done, we are going to really appreciate one another and not to look down on anybody's culture or look at our own culture as superior than other people's culture. Thank you so much for watching. I believe that we are going to really value our culture wherever we are, and we are going to teach our children how to value and appreciate our culture and other people's culture. Thank you so much for watching. I remain Elanog Johanna, the anchor person of this program. Thank you so much for watching, and God bless us.
WIC Studio 1212.